French Girl. Tell me about it.
I'm going to let Billy tell you about it.
I'm going to let Nick tell you about
I'll
it.
tell you. Look, it's our love letter to Quebec, where we're both from, James and I, and it's really like our way of creating a throwback rom-com that we loved growing up, you know? All these classic movies with a great retro tone that doesn't take itself too seriously and just serves up a lovely romantic story with Quebec as a backdrop. And Quebec is an amazing city that hasn't really been sort of out in pop culture that much, and it's got 400 years of
Shockingly
history.
not.
I know. And it's this European
And we
town.
should throw it a little back to our family. Nick and I are from Montreal, and our parents kind of share the same story where our Anglo-Saxon dads met French-Canadian women and decided to move to La Belle Province. And
What
so
the
we
heck
just,
were they thinking about?
I don't know.
I mean,
I think I know what they were
They
thinking
love
about.
wine
They know what
and
they
a lot
were
of
thinking
fromage. It's an homage to fromage.
Exactly. I love that.
Well, Billy, what drew you to this role other than everything we just talked about?
About 8-9 years ago, I had the pleasure of working with these two gentlemen that wrote the most recent Independence Day. And so I was living in Prague at the time, and they called me up and we talked about it. And I really got to know them on the phone, and then came back to the U.S., worked on the film 4 months in Albuquerque.
Yep,
and
at least.
and,
6,000 feet. Oh, boy.
And you know what? Friends for life after that.
Yeah.
And when
And
they called me about this, it was like, read it, and I'm like, oh, come on. When?
Yeah.
When do we go?
Yeah, and he's got a crush on Montreal, so it was an easy sell. We're like, you got to come hang out with us, and you get to be in Montreal for a few weeks, and yeah, it was. We were very lucky to get him.
It sounds like the city was as much of a character as the three of them.
Yeah.
Have you spent a lot of time up
absolutely.
there?
Not a lot.
Because I have to tell you something. When you go,
Beautiful.
it's tied for my second favorite city in the world.
Oh God! what
Tied
did
for
you
my
tie
first
Yeah.
city, Prague.
Prague.
I mean, I love.
Should have
yes.
cast someone
I love
else.
Prague.
This is
Well, the
over.
sequel's
No,
going
this
to
is-
be
no,
the
this is
sequel's
over.
going to be in Prague, though.
Yeah.
The sequel's going to be in Prague.
Apparently-
Without
Prague.
William Fickner.
And
Yeah.
Billy's not in the middle
No,
anymore.
no. He's at the front. He's at the front of the
He's
line.
at the front.
Yeah.
Getting pushed
We'll
off
see
the
how that
bus.
works out, but
Well, how does it feel to have the film here at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival?
It feels fantastic because, I mean, this is the first time the world's going to see it, and we're just thrilled that it's in such a beautiful place with a film festival that really reveres and loves directors and writers, and that's so important for
Yeah,
us.
I
and-
think it's one of the festivals that we've been told that it's really cinephiles that
is.
like to come here, and so for us, you know, our passion is the art of filmmaking and storytelling, and so to come somewhere that celebrates that is pretty special and very unique. It's also comfortably only an hour and a half drive from LA. So
We made that easy.
Yeah.
there's always
Did you
that.
guys organize that?
There's
We
always
do.
that.
That's great.
It's all our doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Billy, can't wait to see the film French Girl.
French girl.
Yeah,
Sounds
you got it.
fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You think it's about a French girl?
I think so.
Go figure, right?
Mais oui.
It's about a French girl and Zach Braff
Yes.
and Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Evelyn Brochu is our
Yes.
French girl. And wait till you
She's
see
fantastic.
this lady from Quebec is just such a phenomenal talent. And wow, what a pleasure it was to
Yeah,
work
our
with
whole
her.
cast
And
was
the whole
blessed.
cast. I mean,
My God.
it's a bilingual film. And very much like the province of Quebec, you know, it's I guess in most part French, but there's a population of Anglos that are just going to love this film, and we try to celebrate language and food and family, and Bill Fickner. Really, we
A
wrote this
dream
for Bill
come
Fickner.
true.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so
sharing
much.
your-
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it. Thank you.
Thank you.